this month. Fighter. And he's the one who this yoga. Means the yoga. And at that time he sang this in a very village language. And it is sung by so many people all over the Maharashtra. You can imagine that this song was written so many years back. Now they have converted into a kind of for a Sahaja Yoga. But it is a very apt and absolutely precisely describes what they wanted at that time.
74. Sorry.
Now, in the beginning he says, the goddess of Maharashtra was called as Baya. You'll be amazed, in my childhood my name was Baya. I used to call me my family as Baya. So, he's saying that I will ask mother to give me the yoga. In the villages, this is said, Yoga. And again he says, Baya cha yoga, means of yoga from the goddess Baya. I'll be asking the yoga. Now, Anadi Nirguni, the one which is primordial, Adi beyond primordial, the one which is without any gunas, has manifested is the one on this earth. And she's come to kill this Mahishasura. Also she has come to be the Tapanchi, Taravayajara, to remove our 5 types of
Pains. Worldly troubles.
Heating pains. 3 types of heating pains. And now she is going to come for our Nirmana. That time is there. He says that what will I do when she will come for my Nirvana? The Dvaita I have got means I am thinking about myself separate from God. Dvaita is that we think this world is separate from God. When we think that this is Advaita, that we are in one with God, then I will remove this Dvaita and I will put a garland in her. I will put a garland to her, and in my hand I will take the flag of enlightened knowledge. What it is describing it. And without any discrimination about caste or religion or anything, I will go to visit her. Then what I will do? For 9 days, I will do 9 types of bhakti of this goddess. And then I will give up all other asking or anything, and I will ask for a son who is knowledge. Then what will I do? This is a lady singing. It seems like a lady. So it says this world is full of ego. The number is false pride. So I will give up that kind of a bad son. It's the bad son. And what will I do in the body is the place in which you carry the flowers for the God. So in that body I will put complete enlightened knowledge. And all the Asha Manishancha means all the desires and all the aspirations, I will finish them. This is a
break them.
Completely break them. Manovikara, vikara karinatavali. And all my manovikaras, you see all the mind which is so much conditioned. This इनके में कहते हैं कि उसकी नजर उतार दो. So I'll take it out as that from my mother, so that way it out. अमृत रसाची भरी नमी गुरुचे.
दुर्डी मग याच्यामध्ये असं भांड्यासारखं असतं, दुर्डीसारखं असतं, बास्केट सारखं असतं.
The basket I will be filling with the Amrut Ras. That is the Amrose. After Saturday, she is telling her friend, oh my friend, now I have become completely detached, listen. And my husband, who was a doubtful, who was a doubt, my husband was a doubt. I have given up living with that husband of mine. The doubt has disappeared. And she says, yes, she says that Kama and Krodha, these are two Mahagavi is the ones who should be casting for important the body.
Jallad.
I've given them up. And what have I done? I've made my channel. I've opened out my channel. That is what she said. See now. Such a yoga I have asked and kept it with me. And when I got it, I went to the great door and I thanked the God Almighty, and I have now come out of this life and death problems. At that time he wrote all this, and today you are getting the results. Just that. So clearly. I'm a lady singing this. This is in very fast. Very fast. Quite a far. It's a kind
You want to see?
with some vows. Some things about yourself and about others. You have to remember one great thing, that we are yogis, that too we are surgeons. And as surgeons, we have to be par excellence in our behavior, in our temperament, in our dealing with others, in tackling any situation, or getting any solution out of some problems. We have to be par excellence. Now some of you find that you have very good brain, intelligent, but you lack in your heart. Some of you have got a very large heart, but you lack in your face. So the balance must be brought. But the greatest knowledge, greatest of all, the greatest knowledge is to know that God is love. He is love. And if you cannot even love a surgeon being, then also must know that there is something very wrong which must go out. The love has to be there. And this love is what we call as nirvaj. There's no interest for it, just a cast. Meaning you love each other in such a manner that you just give and don't expect it. Just give. And enjoyment of giving is the highest. I tell you from my experience. Me, the greatest joy then I can give realization. Second one is when I can give away things. Or the third one could be that I can give to others. So now, as you are not the people who are sitting at the receiving end, but at the giving end, you must know what you have given to others. On the contrary, even now, you should just give your tempers, you show your greed, and all kinds of things that doesn't behove a certain way. Then you have to know there's something still left behind. Or else, if you are so particular about small things like clothes, like food, like comforts, then know that there's something is the personality is not there. And also remember one sentence on this. Ask a question to yourself, how I fulfilled my destiny. This is one question you should ask. How I fulfill my destiny. And that will clarify the situation. Because now you are a guru of your own, you know, you understand. You know so much about Sadhana mentally. But when it penetrates into your being and the whole knowledge becomes a part and parcel of your being, then it's a very different thing. The whole attitude about facing anything is very different. For a realization. Like me, I would say, if I see a problem, immediately I go into meditation. Immediately. And the problem is solved. Because that's my power. In the same way, if you see a problem and if you go into meditation, the problem will be solved by me. That means in meditation you surrender to me. That is my job. But if you start solving it mentally or orally, you fall into traps. The best thing is any such problem that bothers you should just go into meditation. You don't have to even pray. Just go into meditation with that problem. And you will come out victorious. What today you have been asking me for the victory? I have to tell you that you are very safe in the fort of your meditative state. And when you are in meditation only you can grow. You cannot grow otherwise. It's like the sunshine for any tree. So you have to be in meditation in nirvana. You don't have to oppose anybody, you don't have to address anybody, you don't have to say anything. Especially for other surgeries, you don't have to work. Anybody whom you find to be funny, just go into meditation. And you'll be amazed how close it is. That's your power. How many people have got realization in this world? Very few. They are growing up. All right. They are working it out. But what is lacking in them is the meditative force. The best way is to surrender. And the surrendering is easier. You just put me in your heart all the time. The simplest way. Then you cannot live without it. You cannot exist without it. You feel completely lost. It's a kind of a very detached love. You just feel absolutely rested, blissful, and calm. Then you don't want it. You don't need it. That is the state one has to start. It's so easy for you because I am impersonal. Only problem, satisfied as I told you in Sadhana, that you have to recognize me to be any. But to recognize me is rather difficult because I am a Mahamaya. So, normally, you might come into that mess, created as a Mahamaya. But as I told you the other day, that you could not have faced me in my other forms. Imagine a person with the sword in the hand sitting on the lion. Could not have faced me. So I had to be Mahamaya. And this is what it is, that in this form, you can come close to me, you can talk to me, you can tell me your problems, you can also take my advice if you want. So this counseling can be done better. I could decode everything to you, I could tell everything about it. But to know that you are sitting before Mahamaya itself is very helpful. So don't get lost into the trap of Mahamaya. In your protocol, in your understanding, everything, you have to remember that we should not make mistakes. And we should try to be surrender. To be surrender. Automatically you will learn it. Automatically. There's nothing to be taught you. That state is such, like a tree when it comes to full bloom, it gives flowers. And the flowers come to its own maturity, they give fruits. That's why you are built in. That's how you grow. When that happens, you yourself feel your own growth and enjoyment. And just sleep happily. So ultimately, my destiny is one that I should make you all very happy and joy. That's my destiny. That's how this struggle is going on. I hope I fulfill my destiny and your destiny. May God bless.